I'm here with Veronica, and she's going to blink twice to say that if she needs help or anything. Today, I'm going to be doing an explanation of how to play Haru Ichiban, which means the Wind of Spring, or the first Wind of Spring. Veronica has never seen this game before, so I'm going to show her how to play the game, and you how to play the game. It's by GDM Games. You might have seen the preview that I've done already, and that is a game by Bruno Cathala. So he has made the games Five Tribes, he's made King Domino, he's made many other games, both by himself and with others. Rulebook's here, so we'll cover off that later. Of course, that's in the preview. Scoring tracker, so of course you haven't seen this either. It's first to 5 points wins the game. So we've just played another abstract strategy game. We played Alliances, which Veronica's very keen to see how on earth to win and see how that goes. We've got the board here. So this is the board we've seen before. It is a grid. So the aim of the game is to get an N in a row. So basically you're trying to get a certain amount of pieces in a row. One person plays red, one person plays yellow. Any preference?
Red.
Red, okay. So here we go, red. So you put the scoring marker next to the board. That should just be about in shot. I will bring the camera around and you'll kind of see how we play in a moment. So we've got a bit of distance. So red, both players have a bag each. So we have a bag with our player tokens. We have a bag each with our flowers. So we represent gardeners. What gardeners are doing is they're trying to water these lilies. They're trying to move these lilies around. And on the game board, it shows you what works. So it's a bidding game initially. And you're going to take your little meeple character and place it on space 0 to show you've got 0 points. That might come off, I'm careful. So 0 here as well. It's a game that takes 20 minutes. I tend to take about 12 minutes once I played it once. You're going to have little frog pieces, so they're going to go on the board too. There's a starting setup for your first game, but it's just random. And when I've played it with other people, I haven't found it made a difference. So I'm yellow, so I take my pieces and I place them all face down. They're all numbered 1 to 8. So you place them all face down and you mish them around. And I'm going to randomly take 3 of them. So I don't know what they are. I'm just going to take 3. They go back in the box. Then red player does the same. So if you want to take your red pieces and put out them, I'll place out the lilies. So these lily pieces are double-sided. There's a light side and there's a dark side. One piece is dark side on both sides. So just make sure that when you pick it up, you're going to find it like that. You're also going to find a piece which has got red frog spawn on it and a piece that has got yellow frog spawn on it. So as I already know how the frog spawn works, here's the double-sided piece that is dark on both sides. I'm just going to place them out here and let's just do it like this. So can I ask you, Veronica, we have this red frog spawn and yellow frog spawn. Where would you like to have this positioned? These pieces are going to be removed in a moment.
Oh, where do I put position?
So you can have these placed in any position around here where there's water. Where would you like that placed? I'm now just going to bring the camera around.
So... absolutely anywhere.
Anywhere you like, as long as, and I'm just going to extend the tripod a bit and allow it to fit in a better position. So yeah, where would you like to have the frog spawn? Cool. Now please place the red and yellow frogs on their respective places. Okay, now it's a simultaneous game, so no one starts. There's no starting condition like hugging or anything like that, as per other games. So in this instance, I'm just going to move that in position. So hopefully a bit of weight on top, and that will not fall over this tripod. Should just be about enough. Maybe I use a board game to do that. We're going to take turns to pick up one of our pieces. And what happens is the person who happens to be the senior gardener, the senior gardener represents somebody who has the largest value of the two. What they're going to be doing is they're going to flip their things over, and whoever's bigger, they're going to be announced. You're then going to have the smaller person, the person who has got the lowest value, and they're going to place their piece over here on the dark tile. Then what happens is the larger player will then place theirs on any of these leaves that they like. After that, the person who's that junior gardener is going to move either one piece across in vertical, horizontal, or 2 pieces across, 4 or 3, but only one position. So you could do that, you could do that, you could do this if you want to. And then the large gardener will flip any one of these light sides to be the dark side, and that ends the round. Now, as soon as anybody completes a 2x2 grid, they get 1 point. That ends the round, and then suddenly it's the next person. And then lastly, if anybody gets 2 in basically 4 in a row, that's worth 2 points. And if somebody gets 3 points by getting 4 in a row diagonally, and finally 5 points, which instantly ends the game by getting 5 in a row. So there's different options you can do. Let me move this a bit closer and around, and you can kind of see how I'm viewing it. So there's a little scoreboard showing you how to do it, and ultimately how you can try and work towards it. Does that make sense? Any questions, Veronica? You're trying to see when is it convenient to try and, make a line, and when is it convenient to try and push something, stop me from winning or from you from winning. So grab the first 3 tiles. So I'm just going to move these off to the side. So they're the 5 that I'm not having. I'm going to pick up 3 at random, only you'll see this currently. And having played this a few times, I'm just going to try out something. So I'm going to go with this one. Now, if you have the same number as me, what happens is we're both going to place where our frogs are. What happens then, you can't always place where a frog is if you're the senior gardener. You can go anywhere, as long as it isn't this one. Because then what happens is if you say ribbit, if you have the same number, then you can move these to wherever you like. Okay, so have a look at your 3 tiles. Those are randomly picked.
And shall I pick the biggest one? Or?
You could do, but a biggest one means you can go anywhere you like. The lowest value means you're going to go here. If you might have like a 2 or a 3, but I could have the 1. So you could still be the lowest. I could have a 5. I don't know. I've got 3 tiles. So, but you ready to reveal? If you say ribbit before me, if they're the same, I get to move these to wherever I like. Okay, so 3.
So, sorry, if they're the same,
yeah.
Whoever first says ribbit wins.
They basically then get to move these frogs to wherever they like. So ready? 3, 2, 1. Ribbit. Oh, it's the first time I got ribbit. So firstly, I'm yellow. I forgot I'm yellow. I place this on here. You're going to place yours there. And you place it face down, but you move the frog out of the way. I get to move the frog. I'm going to move mine here. And I'm going to move yours there. Okay, it's got to be one of those sides. So now, that's a different kind of round to usual because we both happen to have the same number. So I'm going to draw 1 across. So we've now got 3 tiles. The 2 that you had before, and then a new one. So my new tile, you might recognise if it's one of these. I think it's this one here. So you have your 2. Draw 1 more across. So what you can't normally do is look halfway through, but it's okay. Like now, it's just like, where do I want to go next? So I'm going to pick this one.
Sorry, one more question.
Yep.
So these lines.
Yeah, this bit down here.
Yeah. Do they have to be positioned as they're here?
Correct. So you could place one straight away and you might win the game that way, or you might end up moving something which allows you to win. Now, I've lost the game twice by moving something and giving the victory to somebody else. But remember, I could just take a single point or even a total of 4 points, one of those and a 3 or 2 2s. But then you might get a 5 in a row, or you could get, a 3 and then a 2. So, yeah.
So does this have to be in the top left corner?
No, anywhere you like. Yeah, there are more spaces here than there are on the board.
Okay, so now we're doing the same thing.
Yeah, so I picked 3 tiles. I picked what I'm after. 3, 2, 1. Oh, ribbit! Unbelievable. I'm glad we're recording this now. It's crazy. So I've definitely got to place it here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bit more amped for this now. I'm going to go here. And then I will move yours. Yours is going to go here. I want to move yours over here because I think it's going to be far away from you trying to connect something. So yeah, yours goes there because it was where it was before. And then you take another tile. So what would normally happen is once you scored, all these come off, and then you do it again. So this is what I've got this time. I've already thought what I want to do this time. Okay. So I pick mine. I guess it's quite good because the anyone watching can play along, doing what I'm doing. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, okay, so you're going first. It looks like you wanted something else. Let's move across
but
a bit
you
more.
have 8, don't you?
Yeah, so you're going to place on the light thing. We're going to see a proper round now. So you got to play there. Let me see if I can put a nice little watercolour of the game box kind of in shot there. Okay, cool. So now I get to place here 8. So I'm going to go here, some place in the corner, and then I can place this wherever I like. I'm going to place it up here. Oh no, I'm going to place it here. Okay. Yeah. So now it's your turn. I'll just move this out of the way without hopefully getting knocked, and then move those out of the way too.
So I get to do what?
So now you get to blow the wind of spring. You get to move any one piece or groups of things in one position, one space. Okay, so that went from here to here. Now it's my turn, so I can flip something over if I wish. Remember, I can't quickly have a look at my 2 tiles. So I'm going to flip over... I forget what I have now. I'm going to flip over this one, and then this gets to move. I'm going to move it there. So now I draw a net tile. So I've got 3 tiles again. I see what I have. Yeah, good. Yeah, you always have 3 as the final stage of the round. And then looking at what I have. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I go first. I go here because I have a 1. You have the 8. You can go wherever you like.
So the lower number wins.
The lower number goes first, so they must place it on the lighter shade, which isn't as good in the sense that it means that there's fewer options. The positive is they can blow the wind of spring, which might be what they want to do.
So there is nothing I can do.
No, unfortunately, I could do this. I don't have to. If I don't do that, then what happens is I'm going to try maybe go for the 5.
So I can place it anywhere.
You can place it anywhere you like. So I feel like I will do this because if I want to go here, I've then got to move that out with a low number. I've then got to move that in with a low number. So I think that's unlikely I'm going to be able to do it. I would love to try and win a 5 in a row. You don't lose the game, I just get 3 points, which isn't victory. You can definitely win, I've seen it happen. Then you take all your pieces back. You leave all the lilies exactly where they are. All your pieces come back. The frogs go back to the respective spawn that they're on. And then we go all over again. So you mix all the pieces around. And anything that was flipped over goes back. So actually that was the thing. And suddenly you're going to spin all around. And this is kind of round 2. And we go all over again. So I'm going to grab those 3. Let's see what I have. So of course, down to what you have is something you need to consider. Ooh, I'm going to go for... I'll go for this one. 3, 2, 1. Ribbit! I can't believe it! I've never seen this happen. All right. So we both place them on our things. So remember, I didn't know. I knew that obviously you start on things, but I let you place them because it didn't make any difference. I don't think that should have affected it. I get to pick where these go. I am going to choose to put them near each other because I think it's going to keep happening. But being in the corner, I think it isn't great for me because I need to get your way. So now we grab our 3rd thing again. So in fact, this can be quite a quick game if we do those things. So look through your 3 tiles. Yeah, I'll go for this one. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, okay. So you're going to go here. I'm going to go there and flip that over. Actually, let me think about it. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go here. And then you blow.
And can I blow with yours on it?
Yeah. So you could play them all that way, one position, just those, just that one up there, all of them up there. That's kind of why I felt that was a quite, maybe, I don't know, a better room or not. Cool. And now I get to flip something over. I forget what I have, but I'm going to flip this one over for now. Could help you, I don't know. Let me draw our third tile. Have a look again. I'm trying to keep the focus on. And then, oh, okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I have the 1. You place anywhere you like on the 7. Okay, oh, the other way. And then I flip something over. I am going to, so I was the 1, so I get to blow the wind. I'm going to blow the wind there, and it's your turn. In fact, I want to blow the wind there as well, so I think all of those were together, so I'll do that. And then you get to flip one piece.
Oh, so I'm not taking this one yet.
No, not yet.
And if I flip one piece, that
Yeah,
means
you can flip that one.
the person who gets lower number next time is going to go there.
Correct. Hopefully you didn't just see what you've looked at there. Maybe I should move them around. There we go. Just to give a fair victory.
I didn't see him.
I'll draw my piece, but won't look. Start looking now. Okay, so now we're having a look. Okay, yeah, let's go for that. So I kind of know we play 3, 2, 1. Right. Your turn.
So I go there.
Yeah, it's the other way up. Yep, and then I go here. And of course, you could have moved it, but that doesn't happen. So I would get another 3 points, which gives me the 6 to the 0. I'm just going to go back to us, and you let me know what you think of the game. So, let me do this up. I'm going to come and join you. I have to squad, I think. Come back a bit. Right, so that was Haru Ichiban, and I'm just going to start packing the game away. Veronica, what do you think of the game? What's your thoughts so far on?
Can I blink twice?
Yes, there we go.
Very nice game. I think once you get into it, it's going to be very interesting, strategic. Time spending.
Yeah, it's the first game, obviously, for Veronica, as you saw. So, yeah, it's an interesting one. It's a game you have to think about tactically. You've got to think when to bid high, when to bid low. But you never know. I think there's a lot of luck dependency to it too. I do actually have some rules, but I feel that it's kind of a rating. I kind of agree with the community around 6.7, something like that. So kind of a high 6. I do have loads of other thoughts on this too, but I hadn't planned to do an in-person recording with somebody else. So that's the game. I tend to pack it away with one colour with one player, and then give all the lilies to that person too. And the other person, obviously, then you keep the colours separately, because therefore you can quickly set up the game. So that is Haru Ichiban. Thanks very much for watching. If you want to comment, by all means do so as well. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And finally, the thumbs up to show that you're enjoying the video. All the best, and I look forward to bringing you many other videos very soon. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.